Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your seats because we have some serious buzz floating around the NFL, and it involves the Washington Commanders making a bold move in the secondary. The NFL rumor mill is swirling with whispers about a potential trade that could reshape the Commanders' defensive backfield and shift the entire NFC East landscape. Sources close to the situation, including ESPN insiders and league scouts, are suggesting that the Cleveland Browns might be open to trading Denzel Ward, and the Commanders are very interested in making that happen. This isn't just idle chatter. There's real substance behind these rumors, and it could be a deal that defines the Commanders' season and beyond. So what's the story? Well, according to some credible sources, the Browns, who are currently sitting at a disappointing 3-10 record and clearly in full rebuild mode, are contemplating trading Denzel Ward, a proven shutdown corner with a track record of elite play. The Browns are in what's called full-tank mode, meaning they're prioritizing future assets over current wins. Their plan? To trade Ward for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft, along with cornerback Emmanuel Forbes. This move would also save the Browns around $19 million in cap space, which they could then use to extend key players like Myles Garrett or bolster other areas of their roster. Now, let's step back for a moment and look at the Commanders' current situation. With a 6-7 record, they're still in the playoff hunt, but their secondary has been a bit leaky lately, giving up around 280 passing yards per game, which is concerning. And there's the injury to Marshon Lattimore, who's currently on injured reserve with a hamstring injury. The team is actively looking to tighten up that backfield, and bringing in someone like Ward makes a lot of sense. He's a true shutdown corner, with a career tally of 15 interceptions and 85 pass deflections up to September 2025, and he's playing at an elite level this season. For the 2025 campaign alone, Ward has 5 interceptions, a PFF grade of 92, and allows just 0.7 yards per target, numbers that scream lockdown. His performance against top-tier receivers is impressive. For example, in Week 7 against the Ravens, Ward snagged 2 pass breakups and an interception, showcasing his instincts and ball skills. Over his career, he's accumulated 280 tackles, with a forced incompletion rate of 9.5%, and maintains a very low yards after catch average of just 3.8 yards per reception. Even after a concussion in Week 5 of 2025, Ward has bounced back strongly, allowing fewer than 40 yards in 4 games, which underscores his resilience and dedication. Against the Commanders' own secondary, which features Benjamin St-Juste, who's been solid with an 84. 1 PFF grade and 2 interceptions, Ward's addition could elevate the team's pass defense dramatically. His instincts, combined with the experience he brings, would make him an immediate upgrade and a potential key piece in the team's playoff push. Now, why would the Browns consider trading such a talented player? Well, their current defensive struggles are well documented. Allowing an average of 29 points per game, they're clearly focusing on a full rebuild, especially with cap space around $20 million that could be better allocated. The idea is to clear the decks, acquire draft picks, and build for the future, even if that means parting ways with a player of Ward's caliber. There's skepticism, of course, about losing a Pro Bowler and what that might do to the secondary's overall quality. But the Browns are betting on the big picture, stockpiling draft capital, and resetting their roster for a future that might be brighter with younger, cheaper talent. For the Commanders, this potential trade is a game changer. Adding Ward to the backfield could significantly improve their pass defense, projecting a reduction of about 22% in passing yards allowed per game, from around 280 to roughly 218. That's a huge difference and mirrors what teams like the Eagles did after acquiring a top-tier cornerback like Darius Slay back in 2020. Ward's presence would also complement Marshon Lattimore's return, creating a formidable duo that can lock down the league's best receivers. With Ward's elite instincts, the Commanders could see an increase of approximately 1.4 pass deflections per game, and their opponents, passing touchdowns could drop from an estimated 20 to around 14, a massive boost in their defensive efficiency. What makes this even more enticing is how Ward's skill set aligns with the team's needs. His ability to cover man-to-man, combined with his ball-hawking instincts, would make him a perfect fit for Jack Del Rio's aggressive defensive schemes. Plus, his presence would give the pass rush more freedom to blitz, knowing they have a reliable corner to back them up. And let's not forget how this could positively impact the offense. With a stronger secondary, the Commanders' defense could generate more turnovers, which in turn would boost the team's offensive opportunities. For example, Terry McLaurin, who's been targeted 85 times in 2025, could see more mismatches and easier completions, helping him reach even higher yardage totals and scoring more touchdowns. The impact of acquiring Ward isn't just about this season. It's about establishing a new standard of excellence in the secondary and setting the foundation for a potential Super Bowl run. FanDuel has already moved the Super Bowl odds for the Commanders from over +10.0 down to around +4.500 as of December 2025, reflecting growing optimism about this team's chances. Ward's addition would be a clear statement that Washington is serious about competing now and in the future. Looking at the big picture, this move echoes some of the most successful trades in recent NFL history. Think of the Rams' 2019 trade for Jalen Ramsey that turned their defense into one of the league's best, elevating their playoff chances significantly. If the Commanders land Ward, they could be on the verge of a similar renaissance, anchoring a secondary that could be compared to the Legion of Boom era of the Seahawks. It's an exciting prospect, not just for this year, but for the long-term future of the franchise. It's a move that signals aggressive intent, and if it comes to fruition, it could leave Browns fans in the purgatory of rebuilding, while Commanders fans celebrate a new era of elite defense. In summary, this potential trade is more than just a swap of players. It's about strategic positioning, building a championship-caliber defense, and making a statement in the NFC East. The Commanders would be acquiring a player who's proven himself at the highest level, a true lockdown corner who can elevate the entire secondary and provide the kind of consistency every team dreams of at that position. With the NFC East fiercely competitive, every upgrade counts, and this move could be the spark that ignites a playoff and Super Bowl push for Washington. The NFL world will be watching closely, and fans should prepare for some exciting days ahead as this story develops. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential deal? Do you think adding Denzel Ward would be the game changer the team needs? Would you be happy to see him don the burgundy and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and with moves like this on the table, the future looks brighter than ever for the Commanders. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a wild ride.